Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Got a good video for you guys about the Blue Alpha Gear belt. This is their hybrid EDC belt. So just to go into what we're going to be talking about today, we're going to be talking about different kind of options for concealed carry or just your general EDC belt. We'll talk about why Blue Alpha Gear, the benefits, my customer experience with them. I'll put it on a few pans so you guys can see what it measures up with other kind of belts out there. See how smooth it goes in and everything like that. And we can try out some holsters and see how that works as well with it. So just a little bit about Blue Alpha Gear, and then I'll talk to you guys about the belt itself. They're a small American business. They make very high quality products, and you'll see why in a second. And they have free shipping on all their orders. Everything is made in the USA. So big kudos to them for that. And it's nice to see that an option that's become popular is one that's made in the USA. And it's now considered one of the go-to options for range belts, EDC belts, concealed carry belts, of course. So I'm happy to see that. What's my relationship with Blue Alpha Gear? They did send this out to the channel to review. They did not influence my opinion in any way, shape, or form. They didn't tell me what to say, how to say it, when to make a review. I just told them, during the week I'm wearing scrubs, so I can't really wear it every single day. But on weekends, range trips, just around the house, vacation days, staying home from work and whatever, I'll be wearing it and testing it out and trying it out with different holsters, just trying it out with around the house and other stuff that you might clip onto your belt. And they said no problem. So I do appreciate them sending that out and having it for the channel to review. So if you go to Blue Alpha Gear's website, you will see that they have a bunch of different options available in terms of belts. They have their EDC belts and range and duty belts. If you go into range and duty belts, you'll see those are the two-part two-belt system where you have the inner and outer belt system. Comes in different sizes as well. That is more of a kind of a little bit more of a stiffer belt designed to hold up mags and dump pouches and other utility pouches and whatnot. So in my case, I just went for the EDC belts. If you go into EDC belts, there's two different kinds of belts as well. They have the low profile EDC belt and the hybrid EDC belt. The low profile EDC belt is pretty much the same kind of belt, but it doesn't have this Cobra Buckle. It just has a Velcro that will hook in and come back around and attach like so. So you'll have a Velcro hook in with a little loop and the tail attaches to the back of the belt over here. The side, I guess this would be your left side. The reason why I didn't want that is because I like the quick release option. I don't like the idea of having to manipulate the Velcro every single time. I do see a definitely place for that, especially if you are appendix carrying. It's nice not to have a big buckle right around the middle line, sort of interfering with where your firearm is positioned. But you can definitely do appendix with this as well. I just like the quick release option, and I didn't want it to use the Velcro up, opening and closing it all the time. So if you go to hybrid EDC belts, that belt retails for around $70. I have seen it on sale before. And about this belt in general, and then we'll go up close to take a look at it. It's 1.5 inches in nylon webbing. You have a very nice and stiff construction. You also have a whole variety of different sizes, and if you scroll down on their website, if you're following along, you'll see that they have different colors. This is wolf gray, and I happen to like gray because black is a little too black. It's just kind of like too subdued looking. I did want a little bit of color. They have coyote brown, OD green. Those are also nice. I think gray goes with everything. Not trying to be gray man, LOL, but just like that color. So in terms of sizes, you have everything from 28 up to 48, and that refers to the pant size. So if you wanted to choose a belt, you would see what your waist measurement is through the belt loops. It will tell you a corresponding belt size and pant size, and the adjustment range is ±2. So, or plus minus a size. So if you guys see over here, this is a 32 because my waist measurement is 36 if you include the belt loops, and especially because if you're including a inside the waistband holster, so you do want to take that into account. And therefore, my adjustment range is everything from 30 to 34. So I could go back down to 30, 31-ish with the nice, generous adjustment that the Velcro tail over here provides. Or I could go all the way up, depending on what I'm carrying that day, if I'm carrying it all or not. And you have, if you need a smaller than what they have or bigger than what they have, you can talk to them and they can put together something custom for you. So let's just take a look. You do have the nice and strong Cobra belt over here, and if you guys could appreciate that, yeah, there we go. You can see we have some nice engraving on there, makes it look nice and official. In terms of the machining and construction, everything is really, really nice. So I'm going to step away from the computer I'm reading off of now, just to show you guys what I think of it. And as well, you can also take a look at the reviews. These are all reviews by people who have purchased them. They're all extremely positive, and for good reason, as you'll see. It just does everything right. It doesn't really leave a lot of room for any kind of error. Doesn't really have anything can't really knock anything on us, because it's just simple and does the job. So, like I said before, you got your Cobra Buckle here. Easy to press this here. Comes out. They designed this buckle so now you can weave this female end through your belt loops and not get stuck on that. So that's the new their new version, and pretty much anything, if you buy a belt from them now, that's what it'll come with. You guys can appreciate everything is nicely stitched over here, reinforced. You have your dual layer webbing. I've taken this Velcro on and off, just trying to find the right adjustment until it's perfect, and the Velcro hasn't frayed or anything like that. No threads out of place, nothing showing any kind of signs of wear. Again, it's only been a few months and it hasn't been through terribly hard use, but oftentimes you'll get a product and the product will be straight out of the factory with already stitching messed up, things like that. So no issues to report there. The only thing you have to set up when you get it is you will have to weave it through this little buckle over here, inside, come back out over here, and then adjust it as you want. So right now this is sized for no holster, so you guys can see we said this is a 32. You guys can see made in the USA, 32, and size for no holster, so you guys can see that this pretty much would be the 30 waist measurement that we were saying, the lower bound end of the range, and you can see a little bit of Velcro is left here, and then you can adjust it all the way up to here if you were carrying, or somewhere in the middle if you were doing it inside the waistband with something small. So pretty much a lot of flexibility in here, and you can size up to whatever you want. I also like how usually sometimes there's no Velcro being connected over here, just soft, no hook, but still it's nice and rigid, but still at the same time kind of flexible, so you're not kind of getting that hula hoop feel from something like a leather belt. So here's a leather belt, typical leather gun belt. This is from Relentless Tactical. Also very nice, more of a, I guess like a stylish look or something like that. If this would come across as too tactical. This is great though for anything that you're wearing untucked. This is very nice, nice belt, also thick. No issues with this either. But you do have some kind of you could get it, especially if you have a steel insert here or a Kydex insert, a little bit of a hula hoop effect. And especially for something like appendix, you don't need a very tight belt at all. You are looking for a belt that will hold up your gear, but will still move with you and flex with you throughout the day and not provide any kind of pinching or tension points at all. So let's bring in some pants and belts, use the belts and holsters, and take a look. All right, so I got some 511 Defender Flex pants, and you guys can see that this goes in the belt loop without any issue. Also, this is your typical type of tactical pant, so obviously it'll have a very generous belt loop, but no issues there at all. Let's take a look at a more, I guess, mainstream kind of pant. So this is just a regular Calvin Klein jeans, nothing special. And you guys can see that this also weaves through, no issues whatsoever. So you see that you can really accommodate a whole variety of pants with the Blue Alpha gear belt and not run into any issues. Now let's talk about holster. So the only unfortunate thing I can think of this is, and it's not really, it's just the nature of the design. If you go with a Cobra belt, that's what you're going to run with every Cobra belt, is the ability, you're sort of limited by what kind of holsters you can use. So for example, you're able to use this because this is inside the waistband from JM Custom Kydex. Not a problem at all. You can just clip your soft loops over. This is a Bravo concealment light bearing holster, and it has the paddles. That as well, no problem. You can clip those on the back. You do run into issues with belt with holsters that have belt loops. Those belt loops will not fit in here. They also, if you have magazine pouches that have belt loops, they also won't fit in here. So you're more relying on the foamy clips, soft loops, or paddles to accommodate that. Generally, your holsters that are for concealed carry, which is, again, this is EDC belt, so that's what it's catering to, will be able to have clips, and so they'll have no problem adjusting to that. Just be aware that you won't really be able to accommodate. I mean, if the loop is if the loop is big enough, you might be able to bring this through, but I haven't had any luck yet being able to thread this through holsters. But not a problem, again, because this is an EDC belt, and if you're looking to step up to a different kind of belt for those belt loops, holsters, then you just try something like this leather belt. Other than that, out their warranty, I think they have like a full warranty. Not a problem. I mean, I reached out to them just to see if I wanted, because I was thinking about getting a size smaller, because this did run me a little bit big, but I'll probably grow into it. And they were super responsive. They have up to 30 days. They'll send you they'll send you the new belt that you want with the shipping label to return the old belt in at no cost to you. So I think that's fantastic. That takes a lot of the stress out of it if you find a size that's not good for you. And they'll definitely work with you in a super quick fashion to get that done. So I reached out to them, and I actually went through that process myself almost. I didn't end up going through. I just decided to keep this belt. But they were super quick about it, and they definitely stand by their word. And so that's in terms of sizing exchanges. Product exchanges also, they will also pay for return shipping labels. They have a $25 belt resizing service. If you need to, I would probably just get a second belt at that point. These definitely also have resale. You can resell these if they're still in great condition. And they have a lifetime warranty, all aspects of the belt. So all in all, very happy with this belt. I think everybody should have a good nylon belt in their EDC collection. This definitely, if you had to start out with one belt, I would say this over the leather, because ultimately you will find this one more comfortable and more adaptable to the variety of circumstances and situations, and probably go with you throughout your day. Unless you're more of an old-fashioned leather guy, you can go with that, but this is nice. You can get wet, nothing will happen to it. Good construction, good price, a great company. You're supporting an American company and made by American workers. So super happy with this. Again, my review is probably not going to add a lot much. There's a lot that's been said about this, and it's very popular online. Even people who are not reviewing this on YouTube, they will give you their honest opinion that this is one of the great belts out there. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, let me know below. Thanks again to Blue Alpha Gear, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.